How are you?
Hi.
Very good. Very good. Thank
I'm
you.
just gonna put that there. That's fine. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, is that fake or is that real?
That's real.
Holy crap. In a hole?
In a hole.
Sorry.
Yeah. My phone. Go ahead.
I don't know, my biggest thing so far in this season, first of all, I really enjoy your role taking over as sort of comic character and what sort of he's bringing, but the introduction of the Hayden character, so are we going to sort of find out at all what happened between Liam and Hayden, like the tease of that kind of revenge kind of childish thing, or is it like a kind of thinly veiled crush situation?
There's something that happened to them when they were in like elementary school, and it kind of caused this whole snowball effect of hatred. And it's gonna stay comedic. It's gonna be funny, but it's gonna be explained in the next episode.
Is it something that kind of, in perspective of Teen Wolf, it's like not a big deal thing, like a stupid childhood thing, or is it an actual objective big deal thing that happened between them?
No, it's like it shouldn't have been a big deal. It's one of those things where it's like it was by accident, but then it got serious, and now she hates me.
Yeah.
It's one of those kind of things.
And does he hate her?
I think he just throws back at her what she throws at him, you know. And it's not necessarily hate. It's like you know, like show hatred. It's not like we really hate each other. It's like that playful kind of like cute, like oh I hate you. Yeah.
Alright, so now that Mason knows about everything supernatural happening in Beacon Hills, how does his relationship with Liam change?
It gives him a bunch more reasons to want to look into everything, you know, now that he's basically been, everything that he's been suspicious about has been validated. So it definitely doesn't change it in a bad way. It makes it better, and for Liam too, you know, it takes this big chip off his shoulder, because Mason is really one of the only friends that he's had that has like, you know, stayed his friend and been true to him throughout, you know, his hard times and just his whole life. So it definitely brings them closer together. You know, that's probably his biggest secret is that he's a werewolf, and now that Mason knows, you know, there's really nothing in between them.
So would you say that Mason and Liam are kind of like the Scott and Styles of their?
Yes. That's something that I know that Jeff had some intentions with that, but that's something that Kylan and I talked a lot about. Was we could feel that kind of like that young, I don't know if the word's rebellious, but just kind of like wanting to go out into the woods and find dead bodies. Like that's like
that stage of life.
That stage of life, you know, and we could feel that energy and we talked about it and said, you know, we want to play that, but do it in our own way and make it original, but also kind of, you know, it's almost like a little bit of a tribute, you know, to the young Scott and Styles.
Well, I'm curious about it, and I actually have been since you guys came onto the show, because you know, Liam's character transferred into that school. So is that kind of a new friendship that blossomed quickly, or did he know Mason before he came to that school? Your mind?
In our, we kind of want to talk about this too. In our minds, we've been friends like for life. Yeah. I have I know a kid that was born in the same hospital as me, the same day, like next to each other, and like we were friends, you know, when we were younger, and then we kind of like drifted off and then hung out a little bit. That's kind of like how I think our relationship is in the show. You know, we've been friends since very young, like elementary school, and then kind of like we split separate ways, you know, for a little bit, and then we just reconnected, and you know, we realized that we're like brothers.
So will Liam be stepping in for Scott as sort of like the werewolf of the town when they go off to college and he's left at Beacon Hills?
That's, as of right now, that would be what Liam's role would be, because there's no one else in the pack that could do that. And you know, I think the whole thing is we talked about is it would be like, you know, I would turn into the kind of Scott, and Scott would be kind of like Derek, you know, like kind of like still giving advice and being like the older wise wolf that's like there to help the young alpha figure everything out. So that's kind of something we talked about, and I don't know if we're gonna even get into that in 6, but if that were to happen, then that's what it would be like.
Yeah.
So Liam is seen as sort of the son of Scott and Styles. So does their relationship in jeopardy with the Dread Doctors?
There's definitely tension between everyone. The Dread Doctors, this unknown people are like haunting everyone, and it puts a lot of tension between us, especially that no one knows how to find them or figure out where they are or what they're going to do to us. It puts a lot of tension, and then also the fact that Scott's not so sure about himself right now. That makes a lot of us very uncomfortable, and a lot of us very nervous for our own safety. Because our alpha doesn't, he's not the alpha that he is.
Thank you.
Thank